Hey everyone, Shabby here and welcome back to Pool B in our Cruiserweight Classic tournament. Right, in this one, so of course you've not already seen it actually, we've already done Pool 1, that was episode 1 and episode 2. We did a full tournament like this, and we did have a winner. I won't announce it just in case you haven't seen it yet, so you can go back and check that out on the playlist below, attached, I don't know, one of them things. This is Pool B, a very, very strong one if you ask me. I mean, Finn Balor, Oney, Lorcan, Hideo, Itami, Kofi, Kingston, Tony Nese, Cedric, Alexander, and Ariya, Daivari, and of course Kyle O'Reilly. So very, very strong. Without further ado, let's get straight into our first match. So up first in this match is going to be many people's favourite to win this pool and probably win the entire tournament over together. That is, of course, Finn Balor. Now, Finn is one of the men who has dropped down, well, not dropped down as such, has relocated into 205 Live for us for this universe mode. I'm really looking forward to seeing how this guy is going to progress, and I really think he will be someone to dominate this universe mode and potentially be a main eventer, Shabby Mania. I think he's got that ability to do so. However, he does have some very difficult opponents here this evening. This pool, I think this pool is stronger than pool 1 was. I think this is a very, very difficult pool for Finn, but if anyone could do it, then of course this man can. Here I see it. And here is his opponent then, of course, Oney Lorcan. A very different style of cruiserweight. Very, very dangerous man. Great with his strikes. Very, very intense. Great suplex. Fantastic submissions as well. I'm looking forward to this one. So here we go then. Finn Balor versus Oney Lorcan. Of course, if you're not watching it already, we are currently doing a NXT Universe mode on the channel. And in that Universe mode, Oney Lorcan is our current United Kingdom champion. Of course, coming towards our Shabby takeover finale of that Universe mode. Pretty good. We've got a pretty interesting storyline going on there, actually, with that one. It was supposed to be Noam Dar taking on Oney Lorcan in the previous episode. However, Noam Dar was attacked from behind by Travis Banks during his entrance, which is a bit of an interesting one. So, have to see how that one pans out. Of course, to add to that, Noam Dar was actually attacked in the first round of this tournament as well, in, of course, episode number 1. So, it's interesting how everything's panning out at the moment, I must say. Oney Lorcan with a boot in the back of Finn Balor now into a nice German suplex, middle of the ring. So this episode is going to have all 4 of the first round matches. And then our next episode will have the 2 semis and the final from this pool as well. Like I said, we already have the winner of pool 1. If you've not seen it already, I would suggest checking it out before this video, because I'm probably going to let slip very, very soon who it was that won that pool, because it's going to be very interesting. Of course, I did put out a question in the last video as well, discussing how we'd finish this tournament, whether we would do 2 semis and a final, or whether we'd do 1 fatal 4-way. Now, I've had quite a lot of response to that. However, it seems to be very, very mixed at the moment. Some people are asking for a fatal 4-way, some people are asking for the semis. So I'm still not 100% sure what to do on that one. Either way, we probably will make it some sort of spectacle. It will be a proper show. It won't just be a one-off. If it is a fatal 4, we'll have another couple of matches to build up on it. And obviously, we need to look at our tag team division on 205 Live as well, which I'm really looking forward to doing. We've got some great options for that. And of course, our mid-card. I like the idea that Jay had down in the comment section down below. I think a few people have said it as well, not having a 205 Live champion, not having a brand named champion, but rather sticking with the Cruiserweight Championship as the main belt, and then maybe trying to re-utilise the Light Heavyweight Championship as the upper mid-card belt. I like that idea, I must admit, so that might be something we look at doing moving forward. As Finn Balor already up on the top, he's already hit the shotgun dropkick, and now also drops a coup de grace to the chest of Oney Lorcan. Finn Balor goes to the pin, 1, 2, and 3, and Finn Balor makes short work of Oney Lorcan and makes his way through to the semi-finals of Pool B. And, of course, our next episode as well. Nice shotgun drop. Like I said, Finn could potentially be someone to dominate 205 Live. I think there's going to be some very, very good names on there, but I think Finn is definitely one that we want to see more of. We do have some plans. Of course, we're staying quite close to home, shall we say, for this Cruiserweight Classic tournament. We've used some NXT guys and some guys from the main roster, but I think when we actually start the Universe mode, which I'm still debating how to do this, right? I'm still debating. I feel like, I don't know. I don't know, it's another question, but I don't know if it's the right place to ask this question, but I feel like maybe doing, I did say having 2 universe modes at once, but maybe having 1 universe mode and 1 tournament at the same time. So maybe we do this tournament, which should finish roughly the same time as NXT, and then have NXT turn into 205 Live as a universe mode, and then maybe start up a new tournament afterwards that will link into something we do after 205 Live. I'm not sure at the moment. I'm debating how to move forward at this point in time. But either way, Finn Balor's moving forward to the next episode. And here is match number 2. That cut me off quick, didn't it? Match number 2 in this tournament here this evening. It is going to be Hideo Itami, who's doing okay on the main roster in 205 Live in real life. Not amazingly. And again, somebody who I feel like is going to have a great run for us. I feel like our main event is pretty strong in this roster. I think with Hideo Itami, Finn Balor, Adam Cole. Those 3 names alone could carry this division, really. I think he was doing okay on the main roster, maybe not as well as he would have hoped, but there's some good stuff to come from this guy, I think. And here is his opponent named Kofi Kingston. A very interesting addition to this roster, actually. I mean, never really been a main event star, but this could be the roster where he really takes it to the next level. Be lovely to see a little bit different from Kofi Kingston. But also, obviously, part of the tag team division alongside Xavier Woods is going to be pretty strong as well. Be interesting to see how we do that. The problem is with the brand new universe modes is we spend the first sort of like 5-10 episodes crowning all of our champions and that. So by doing this tournament, that allows us a bit more time to actually do some proper matches and build up to certain things. But yeah, we'll have to think about how we do the tag team division as well. Maybe we do another tournament alongside the 205 Live universe mode, maybe. That could work. It would be a short video, wouldn't it, really, I suppose? Either way, I've just talked through the whole of Kofi Kingston's entrance. That's good. Kofi's got a nice short entrance. Kofi's tattoos on his back look a lot darker than they are in real life. I don't know if that's just me or what, but his tattoos don't normally look as pronounced as they are in this game. I don't know, I might be wrong. But yeah, it's an interesting match, this one. It could really go either way. I feel like, I don't know, maybe Kofi would be the favourite in this one, just due to, I don't know, due to experience is the word I'm looking for. My mind went blank there for a reason. But Hideo definitely looking pretty strong as well. Kofi rolls Hideo through. Hideo sends Kofi into the corner. Ooh. Kofi catches him. Nice spinning heel kick to the gut and then into the monkey flip as well. Nice powerbomb at the corner by Kofi as well. And Kofi is looking in a strong position, but as I say that, Hideo reverses. Hideo rolls to the outside. Quite clever. Quite wise in that scenario because he was struggling a bit. And that could have been a bad situation for him if he'd stayed in the ring and get caught. And oh, look at this. He's going to... Oh, catching Kofi in the guillotine. Nice overhand punch by Kofi on Hideo now into a monkey flip. There's the pin. I need a 1 count. Nice backdrop as well. My PlayStation's just really started to go loud on the fans. I'm hoping you can't hear that too loud in the background. It does sound like a helicopter taking off though, I must admit. Hideo sending Kofi into the corner. Kofi fighting back with the elbow. Remember, the winner of this match will get a one-on-one with Finn Balor in the next round. Finn Balor versus Hideo Itami would be nice. Although Finn Balor versus Kofi Kingston as well be an interesting match. There's the pin by Hideo. Only a 1 count. I think he was going for the big... Is it the SOS? The kick? Hideo caught him though. Kofi is in control now. And Kofi gets the win. Kofi will go on to face off against Finn Balor in the next episode. Hideo Itami knocked out in the very first round. Kofi looked pretty strong in this one, actually. Like I said, it's a real wild card in this roster. Not the normal thing that he's involved in, of course. Very much tag team division at this point. But yeah, this could be a good level for him, actually. A chance for him to really be part of the main event of a roster, which has been a very, very long time since it's ever been looked at in that sort of light. I mean, there was talk of it happening. There was that big kick. There was talk of it happening a few years back. I think he might have been involved in an Elimination Chamber at some point. Of course, they were involved in... Was he involved in the Money in the Bank, or was that Big E in the end? I can't remember now. Either way, this is his big chance to showcase what he can do. It's not very often Kofi gets a chance to showcase what he can do in our Universe modes either. He's always been involved in the tag team division. This is his big chance to show what he can do, and a win against Finn Balor in the next episode would really stake his claim on this roster. And here is our next match of the evening. It is going to be Tony Nese taking on Cedric Alexander for a place in the next semi-final. And here he is then. Tony Nese, one of my favourites. I do like Tony Nese. I think I mentioned this, was it in NXT or was it? I can't remember when it was I mentioned this, but Tony Nese, of course, I first saw him years ago when he was part of TNA's Gut Check as Anthony Nese. He was taken on, was shipped down to, I think it was OVW at the time, and had a couple of matches here or there. Never really got the chance to really showcase what he could do. And then he went back on the indie scene after leaving TNA and really made a run of it, including some fantastic matches over at Evolve, which of course there's a close working relationship with WWE and Evolve, which allowed Tony Nese to really get the plaudits that he deserved. I always really liked him, to be honest. I mean, just look at him. He's a real... he's very hench for the... well, he's very ripped, isn't he? For the Cruiserweight division. And he looks like a big man, but he's not a big man, if that makes sense. Does that make any sense whatsoever? He looks like a big man, but further away. It's a joke about perception there for you. Is it perception? Yeah, I think it's perception. I'm getting mad at my old age, you know. I'm going off me rocker. Either way, I've talked through the whole entrance. I meant to cut this crap out now, aren't I? But I forgot about it. Either way, he's taking on Cedric Alexander, former Cruiserweight champion in real life. And can he become the first Cruiserweight champion for our SWE 205 live roster? So here we go then. Tony's instantly taken Cedric Alexander down. I would have thought that potentially Nese would be... Oh, sorry. Cedric Alexander would be the favourite in this one. I would imagine. I might be wrong, but... But I think Tony Nese is definitely still a good one. He's someone that I really want to see some more of. I'm a big fan of him, and I really want to see some more of him, to be honest. Nice. Oh, missed it. Well done, Cedric. Well done, Cedric. Completely missed it. What a badger. Cedric now brings Nese back up to his feet into a nice Northern Light suplex. Bridges for the pin, only for a 1 count. So, of course, the winner of this match will go into the second semi-final of this bracket, which also involves the last match between... Memory, where are you? It's me slapping my head. Reilly versus Ariya Daivari. There we go, that's what slapping the head does for you. Makes you remember stuff. Nice. Gut wrench powerbomb. Nese now back up on his feet. Brings Cedric back up to his feet. Springs him into the corner. Nice running forearm. And Cedric is struggling a bit here. Nese night boost. Nice boost. Nice boot. I cannot speak. Nice boot across the chest. Now Cedric is back up with that running clothesline. Nese, oh, brutal clothesline. Just knocking the head off Cedric Alexander. Alexander looking for an ace crusher, but Cedric caught him. Or Nese got him, should I say, into a backbreaker. Alexander. Nice right-hander boot in the gut into a discus lariat. Straight from Luke Harper's moveset. And now Cedric tying Nese up and wrenching back at the arm. Cedric big knee into the... Big elbow, should I say, into the knee of Tony Nese. But Nese turns it around and just ties Cedric up. Oh, nice drop at him face first. This really is a very back and forth match. It's not... It's not very one-sided. I mean, like the Finn Balor match was very, very quick earlier on against Oney Lorcan. No offense to Oney Lorcan, but Finn Balor, of course, is just an exceptional wrestler. However, this one, I really thought, again, no offense to Tony Nese, I really thought Cedric would not find it easy as such, but he would have dispatched Tony Nese by now. Obviously, the longer this match goes, the harder it's going to be for the winner in the next round. I'm sure Kyle O'Reilly and Ariya Daivari are rubbing their hands together backstage now, thinking about the potential easier match in the semis. And once again, Nese just tying Cedric up and drops him in that powerbomb. He likes that. 1, 2. Oh, it's only a 2 count. I would love to see Tony Nese win this competition, you know. I really, really would. I'm a big fan of him. Cedric now taking Nese up. Nese falls at the back of the suplex. Nice forearm. The Nese just spears Alexander down and just rains down the punches like we're going back to the Attitude Era. Nese now bringing Alexander back up and again just ties him up. He just goes back to this over and over again, doesn't he? He goes straight into the pin once again. 1, 2. Oh, and again, Alexander kicked out. Right, Nese sending Alexander into the corner. What does Nese need to do to finish Alexander off? He must be thinking the same thing himself now. Nese sends Alexander into the corner once again. Does he have a lot of ideas, or does he? Just staring down at the ground at Alexander, just trying to identify his next move, what he needs to do next to finish Cedric off. I think he's struggling a bit here to really just decide what he needs to do, I suppose, if you look at it that way. Alexander back up on his feet now, catches Nese in with the Northern Light suplex, and Nese just waited too long For some reason in this game, they like to just stare at their grounded opponents and can't quite figure out what to do. Alexander rolls Nese up. There's the pin. Referee actually pushes it into the ropes, but not enough for a rope break. And, oh, Nese reverses it. Oh, and Alexander able to kick out. Both men getting a 2 count. Alexander, nice flatliner on Tony Nese. Oh, Nese has been busted open. He face planted the mat pretty hard there. Of course, on the edge of the ring there, it is solid steel framework that holds the ring together. Nese now sending Alexander to the outside, brings him back in the hard way, the vertical suplex. Nese now heading up top. I've got a feeling Nese likes to hit a 450, you know. Oh, he likes to hit it, but all he hit there was knees. Cedric getting the knees up. And Nese just launches Cedric to the outside. And now the battle commences on the outside. These two guys are having a hell of a match, aren't they? Nese now just wrenching the arm of Alexander. Oh, that looked vicious, that did. He really wrenched that arm. Nese now with a backbreaker on Alexander. I don't know what's going to take him. I think it looks like Nese is the stronger one. There's that powerbomb once again, the 3rd time in the match. Is it finally going to be enough? It freaking well is. Wow. Tony Nese has defeated Cedric Alexander in the 1st round. Some might call that a surprise. Some might call that a surprise. As I said, I'm a big fan of Tony Nese, to be honest. I would love to see him win this entire competition. Is that likely? I wouldn't say it's likely, but it's a possibility. And by knocking out people like Cedric Alexander in the 1st round, he's definitely made it a lot more likely now. Wow. What a match that was. That was possibly the best match I've had so far in this tournament by quite some distance. I mean, so much action from that 450 there you saw, which was missed.
Here is your winner, the premier athlete.
It's a good win by Tony Nese. He's got to be bloody tired out there, I must admit. He must be knackered. It was a hell of a match that was. And of course, he's still got to get through the semis and the finals if he wants the opportunity against the big boys. And here is our final 1st round match then. Ariya Daivari takes on Reilly. And here is then Ariya Daivari. Been pretty impressive since joining WWE. Definitely helps their quota WWE, doesn't it? Really, having they love the fact they have different nationalities, don't they? They're really pushing. They don't allow people to be good just for what they are. They definitely always like to push the fact that you're from so and so and you're from so and so, that sort of stuff. And I think he definitely warrants his place. And here is his opponent, another favourite for this entire tournament, I believe. Of course, Adam Cole eliminated in the 1st pool. Wasn't able to get through. Will Reilly be able to go one step further? And here we go then. Ariya Daivari versus Reilly. The winner gets a match against Tony Nese in the next round. And again, there's some interesting stuff. I think that, again, this could potentially be one-sided. Reilly, of course, one of the world's best. And I believe that these two, well, not these two necessarily, but Reilly, Bobby Fish, Roderick Strong. Any of those trio could be a very, very strong candidate for the Tag Team Championships in the 205 Live roster. I think the tag team division is going to be great, actually. I mean, with those guys, of course, we've got Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods, of course, the New Day. I think we will utilise Big E Langston as well as just a manager for this universe mode, so he'll still be part of it. Maybe compete? I don't know. It's 205 Live, but maybe at some point he could be involved at some point storyline-wise. Who else? Got the Bollywood Boys. I'm liking that. That's a good tag team. I think I ended up cutting the tag teams down again because we had so many. I mean, I was looking at people like the Usos. The Usos are, according to Wikipedia, which is, of course, the fundamental place to find all your facts on the internet. The Usos are billed as more than £205 each. However, looking at them, I don't think they probably are. I think they probably would meet the weight criteria, but to be honest, we do have a lot of tag teams already. We have a lot of wrestlers already in this universe mode, so I didn't feel like it was going to be worth bringing them in. I mean, some other ideas as well, bringing back the other Daivari. I can't remember the other guy Daivari's first name is, but maybe having the two Daivari brothers together. What else do we have? There was loads of possible. I had loads of ideas now. I can't remember. I've got them all written down anyway. That's the best thing. We had the conversation about Apollo Crews and Akira Tozawa as a tag team, but I've spoken to people. I'll put it in the comment section, and quite a lot of people have said about how, of course, Apollo Crews is classed as a heavyweight. He can do some very agile maneuvers, but he is classed as a heavyweight. So they have had the suggestion of maybe having the tag team of Hideo Itami and Akira Tozawa, which I'm not 100% against. It's some really good stuff, actually. I'm liking it. They've got Gulak and Tony Nese. And I think we can obviously bring a few people in here and there just to try and, like, push things up to the next level. I think that will be something we'll look to do as we move on. We will utilise some other people. There was also the comments about potentially Heath Slater and Curtis Axel, which I love the idea of, actually. However, they're both billed as over £205 by WWE. However, again, I feel like even though they're billed at over £205, they would still probably realistically meet the criteria. If you look at some of the people that are in 205 Live compared to those guys, I don't think there's a massive difference, if any. So there's a lot of options we can look at doing. Alright, Daivari here. Get around the back of Kyle O'Reilly and just... That's a massive close. I just folded Kyle O'Reilly in half. 1, 2... Oh, word. Oh, my word. Wow. I thought the last match was a bit of a scalping. A bit of a surprise victory. This one, Ariya Daivari has just eliminated Kyle O'Reilly from this tournament. Wow. So Adam Cole was not able to win Group 1. Group 2, Kyle O'Reilly eliminated in the first round. Of course, Group 3 will contain Bobby Fish. And Group 4 will contain Roderick Strong. I'm stunned by that, I must admit. I'm surprised. I really thought that Kyle O'Reilly would be able to walk this one. No offense against Ariya Daivari, but come on, it's Kyle O'Reilly. But I've been proved incredibly wrong. And Ariya Daivari will now go on to face off against Tony Nese in the next round of this tournament, which will be up for you, of course, in a few days' time. That's a big surprise, that is, for me, actually. I must admit. That is a big surprise. Wow. Ariya Daivari, well done, mate. Let's head back to the graph. Let's have a look at what we've got planned for you in the next episode. I can remember off the top of my head, obviously, because I'm very intelligent like that. But we have got Finn Balor versus Kofi Kingston. And Anthony Nese versus Daivari. And then, of course, the winners of those two matches will compete as well for a chance to join Johnny Gargano in the Final Four. Still, we're not sure what to do with the whole Final Four. Again, we can do either 2 semis and a final and keep it singles, or we could do a fatal 4-way. As I said, at the moment, it's pretty much mixed. People have said both. Either way, whatever the end of the episode is going to be, they'll be buffed out a bit. We'll have extra stuff on there just to really make it. We'll make it like the first pay-per-view of the Universe mode as such, and then we'll go straight into proper Universe mode as well. Like I said, we also need to crown a Junior Heavyweight Champion and a Tag Team Champions as well. So this is going to be a really fun Universe mode, I think. There's a lot of fun stuff we can do. Anyway, that's the end of this video. I hope you have enjoyed it. Of course, if you have, please do hit a like and subscribe if you want to see some more. I've been Shabby Gamer. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time. Bye.
The one to